What's good, collective? It's your girl back with another message. Thank you for tapping in. This is Midheaven Tarot. Got some energies out here. We're going to tap into the general energy with the collective, see what's going on, what it is you need to know. These messages may or may not resonate with you. Some parts may, some parts may not. Whatever doesn't resonate with you, please just set it to the side. Let somebody else get that, all right? You know what I mean? Let somebody else get that. If it's not for you, it's all good, okay? Thank you so much again for tapping in. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Hit the like button, exchange some energy. At least by the end of this message, maybe you will make the decision to join the family, all right? So let's get into this interview. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. And it's looking already okay, because y'all can see what's out here on the board now. Y'all can see what's on the board. Somebody has found themselves trapped in a situation. Somebody has found themselves trapped in a situation, collective, all right? And they are stressed because they are living in a nightmare of some sort. All right. They are living in some sort of nightmare. It looks like they made some sort of a commitment, but they didn't see everything that would come with it. Even they could have gotten into some sort of a spiritual contract, and they weren't aware of everything. Okay. They may also be bound to this contract, and now they just kind of walk around in darkness, like their eyes are covered, like their third eye is closed, like they can't see. Okay, so we're gonna tap into this and see what's going on. Again, this could be someone in your energy. It could also be you. If you're a cross watcher, it could also be you. Okay, so let's just put on our big girl, big boy pants, all right? Okay, judgment free zone, but we're gonna tap into it, okay, and see what spirit has to say about this situation. Clarify trap for me, spirit, please. Thank you. Libation. Mm. Okay. Let me get some more out here. Clarify stress. Mask. Wow. Man. All right. Nightmare. Protest. Commitment. Mm. Mm. Should I keep that? I'm gonna keep it. And blind, we have introvert. Introvert. Sheesh. All right. Okay. Somebody is trapped. Somebody is trapped in some sort of a spiritual vow or a spiritual binding because they made an offering of some sort to, or they made an offering to something, and that offering to that something has them bound spiritually. Okay. This person is actually very stressed and emotionally unstable, mentally unstable. Like it's almost like with this stress card of the mask, it's giving me almost not bipolar. What's the other one? Split personality. Mm. It's giving me split personality. It's giving me that they're having some sort of a mental breakdown because of something that they made an offering to. And now that they are living in a nightmare, they are protesting. They are living in a nightmare. So now they're protesting something. They're speaking up against something, or they're crying loud about something, or they're calling for the attention of people. Cause see how they got these megaphones and stuff? talking all loud in the megaphone and holding up picket signs and whatnot, like they protesting because they're in a nightmare. But the binding that they are experiencing is because they compromised something. They made an agreement. Look, you got binding, you got commitment, and it says binding, obstruction, contract, and then compromise says agreement, reconciliation, consideration. Okay, so there, whatever they made this offering to, this is giving me that they made an offering to some sort of a spirit, some sort of, whether it was an intranquil spirit, whether it was a demon, whether it was whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's giving me that they made that offering because they already felt constricted by something, and they wanted to, so they decided to compromise by going and making an offering to a spirit, an offering to an entity, which is proving to be the wrong thing to have done, because now they are kind of like in a blackout energy. Their eyes may work perfectly, but their spirit is blacked out. Mm. Okay, I just heard that they was committed to something, and so therefore they made an offering to an entity to help them accomplish something, right? Because they wanted to be seen by some form of community. They wanted to be seen. This card introvert says online community. This is somebody who maybe wanted a certain amount of success on social media. They wanted to be the next best, greatest, whatever the hell is on social media. But their determination to be seen, like they wanted exposure. Okay. They felt like maybe possibly they weren't being seen enough online. Like their numbers weren't growing. Like they weren't getting the internet success that they wanted. Now this compromise that they made, it has become what they are bound to. Now this is deep. This is deep. This is deep, deep. Clarify libation, please. Okay. Goodness, humanness, morality. Yeah, they made an offering. They may have been guided to make this offering. Cause see how he is like the sensei or the ascended master, and she's bowing down. I don't know if he's gonna give her the plant or she just gave it to him. I don't know. But is she worshiping him? Possibly. Possibly. So could be something that they were guided to do by somebody that they felt would give them good instructions on how to get more success on something that they're doing online. They want to be seen. Like this is giving me, they were not being seen enough on the internet. You see how both of them are in bed, but they both on social media. They both on the internet with their face. This is how they wanted the community to be. They wanted this, they wanted they wanted their community. They wanted people to be glued to what they were doing on the internet or what they were producing. They wanted people to be glued, to be drawn. And they felt like they were not being seen enough. So they made a compromise. Now they living in a nightmare. And again, they could have been guided to do this. Now, I'm not really sure how this is playing out in your energy collective, but I'm sure of it. I'm sure it's going to come out. Okay, I'm sure. Let's just see what Spirit got to say. Clarify mass. This is giving me like this person, they stress. Now, okay. Stubbornness. So they whole frequency is off. They possibly can't hear. They possibly having a lot of frequency noise, and you know how you get the frequency shifts in your ears, the tinnitus and whatever it's called. Okay. But they are having like a real this is giving me mental meltdown. Like a mental meltdown. Mm. It's giving me also arrogance. It says arrogance at the bottom of that stubbornness card. So this person could be very stubborn, and they're either very stressed or they bring a lot of stress with them. They have a lot of chaos around them because they are dealing with they operate in multiple masks. They have multiple faces. Again, this is straight up giving me split personality, but I am not a psychiatrist or a psychologist, so I cannot diagnose anybody. I'm not trying to diagnose nobody. I'm just tapping into the motherfucking energies, and I'm telling you that this card is giving split motherfucking personality. Like, his name is Tyrone, her name is Shaniqua, her name is, and I am not making light and fun of none of that. I'm just saying, it's given that this is Becky and this is Gertrude, and it's all one person. This is how stressed they are, that because they wear so many faces, because they're so arrogant. Like they're very arrogant. They're not listening, or they can't quiet the noise. Thank you, Spirit. They can't quiet the voices. This person could be hearing voices, bro. Sis, this person could be straight up hearing voices. Okay. Clarify nightmare and protest. Readiness. Readiness. Okay, so this nightmare that they're in, this might be something that they was dealing with like before, and now it has become such a nightmare, and they are crying out, protesting. I don't know who they talking to, but they want attention. They want attention. It's possible that at night this person is dealing with a lot of different like traumas, or shit is happening at night around them. Like they're afraid to go to sleep. Maybe, oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. This person made an offering to some dark entities. Okay. This person made an offering to some dark entities. And when night falls, they begin to speak loudly and protest. They are haunting this person. At night, they start wanting this person's attention. And they're protesting. Oh, Spirit, you got me going deep. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go. Hold on. They're protesting. These spirits are that they made the offering to. Okay. They're protesting at night because when are you going to make good on our arrangement? Is what I'm hearing. My. When are you going to make good on our arrangement? You made an offering, you said you wanted something, and you didn't make good on our arrangement. So at night, this individual is dealing with a lot of voices from these dark entities, energies that they made a libation to, they made an offering to, a donation to. They're trapped because they need to make an offering to whoever it is and whatever it is they've been worshiping, they've been venerating, they've been in a commitment to. And now they're stressing because it's apparent they don't have the offering to make. It's apparent something's going on here because now these entities are looking for their offering. They're protesting. They're disturbing them at night. Wow. Wow. Clarify commitment and compromise. Family. Oh my goodness. I don't want to say what I just heard. I don't want to say what I just heard. Okay, because this compromise card says agreement, reconciliation, and consideration. Binding, obstruction, contract. I don't want to say what I just heard, Spirit. All right, so I'm going to put my big girl pants on, and I'm going to say what I heard. And if at any point that this message becomes triggering for you, please click it off and check me out on the next one, all right? Because this one's going a little deep. It's getting a little deep, but we have to shine light on this kind of stuff, all right? And I'm going to find out what this has to do with the collective. You could be a cross watcher, okay? You could be the person in this predicament. But what I heard was that this person is bound to this contract. And I heard two different scenarios. The first scenario is that they are bound to this contract, and the compromise, if they cannot find an appropriate offering or make the offering that they were supposed to make, that these entities, these dark energies, these dense energies, they are worried that they're going to come for a family member. Because it says consideration. Now, either these entities are considering a family member, or this person is considering sacrificing a family member. Now, that's crazy as hell. But when you have been worshiping dark and dense energies, this is the kind of stuff that you be thinking about. You be thinking about sacrificing a freaking family member. Someone in the collective, you could be a part of this person's family. This person is not well. If you have anybody in your family that's been acting like they don't know which face they want to put on a day, and they don't usually act like that, then you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's them. I'm just saying the signs of this around this person, you can be seen. And if you are tapped in spiritually, you can feel it. You can feel that there's something not right. All right. But this person either has the option, or these entities are going to take. And that would be the compromise. And it could be that in the middle of the night, these entities are telling this person that you are bound to this contract. So the compromise would be, we take one of your family. We take somebody from your family. I don't know why people get involved with these dark, dense energies like this. I don't know what possesses people. I don't know. No pun intended, but clarify blind and introvert. Marionette. It says dictatorship, domination, reluctance. Oh man. They wanted to dominate. They wanted to dominate the attention of people. They wanted to dominate. They wanted to be set apart amongst the spiritual community, amongst the online community, whatever industry. It just is giving me spiritual because they out here making libations and stuff. But I'm not saying people who are not necessarily in the spiritual community don't make libations or whatever, but or make offerings to energies. It could be celebrity. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I literally don't know at this point, but they allow their need to be seen to put them in this position to end up being a puppet and under the control of these energies. Their need, their greed, their thirst, their hunger to be seen. And this card says online community. It's what put them in this position to be up under this puppeteer's control. And to be honest, the puppeteer is giving me these dark energies. This could also be saying that they did this because they wanted to have a certain online presence that had people under their control. They could have been using their online community and binding people on their online community, trying to build a bigger community by using the energy of the people that they already have, people that can't see that they're actually wearing multiple masks, might be dealing with schizophrenia, might be dealing with bipolarism, might be dealing with multiple personalities, right? Might be full of themselves, right? Like the online community could be the one that's blind and they don't see what's going on, that this person is actually being haunted by dense dark energies because they made a lot of offerings and sacrifices and stuff to these energies, and now they need to pay up but they can't. I don't know. What does this have to do with the collective, spirit team? What does this have to do with the collective? I mean, aside from the fact that this is somebody who's clearly on the internet, I don't know. We finna see. Goal. It says purpose, expectation, destination. Tell me more. Saving. Okay. Woo! Holy Spirit. What does this have to do with the collective? This message is being given by Spirit for the goal of saving the collective, saving people from this. This is somebody who is into some dark shit. I don't know who you are. I'm really not sure if you've been picking up any energies from anybody that you operate, or if you glued to the phone like this with anybody online, that you for some reason in your spirit feel like something's not quite right. Like I don't know what it is. I mean, they seem cool, but the goal for this message with the collective is honestly to make you aware that there's something going on with someone on the internet. I don't know who this is. I do not know who this is. I do not know who you are. I do not know how this is going to resonate. But it's out here. So this could be a coach. I just saw coach at the bottom of the deck. This could be somebody who claims themselves to be a teacher of some sort. Okay, we got a lot of those on the internet, especially in the spiritual community. Okay, but we have a lot of those, period. It's coaches. I mean, this could be anyone. All right, like you have to really trust your spirit. This is going to be confirmation for you if you're listening to this. This has to be confirmation, because why else would I be like, this is so, it's kind of so specific, but it's kind of broad as well. You know what I'm saying? A bully. Now, some of you may have been experiencing some sort of a Some of you could have been experiencing like cyberbullying, online community bullying. You could have been dealing with people in your comments trolling you. You could be dealing with people hiding behind fake accounts. You could be dealing with people shadow banning you. This is given that this has been like whoever I'm speaking to who's going to resonate with this, you could be the victim of being like bullied online by someone. Homelessness, donate. Wow. Wow. All right. So you're being so this is a collective reading. Like this is not like I don't know what to make of this one. All right, but I'm gonna follow through it. All right. So this is giving me the energy of like this individual who is on the internet is someone who is very volatile. This is giving me someone who basically becomes very bullyish when their online community doesn't donate, doesn't send monies, doesn't like they're bullying the online community for donations. Okay? Failure, castaway, poor. They've become a bully, or they have even maybe bullied you and maybe picked fun at you, saying that you were poor, saying that you were homeless, saying that you are a failure to make you feel isolated, maybe. It's a lot of that going on the internet too. People feel like they own the internet. I don't know what that's about, but so take it how it resonates, okay? I have care, parenthood, patron, support. Yeah, like if you don't give, you don't care about me. If you don't give nothing, you ain't really rocking with me. Like this is giving somebody who bullies people on the internet if they don't give. Oh Lord, I ain't gonna tell y'all who name I just heard. I am not gonna tell y'all who name I just heard. And saw their face flash right before me. I'm not gonna say it, but um, let's just let it be understood that this person is high profile. This person is um this could be many people actually, but whose name I just heard and face I just saw is a male, African American male. All right. Oh my goodness. This is turning into a channel message. I mean, I channel for these anyway, but this is going deeper than I really wanted to go. I don't know if this one gonna make the cut, but keep your eyes open. Be careful who you give to because money is an energy exchange. That's exactly what I'm hearing. Some of y'all have been giving to people on the internet because they run these guilt trips and they bully you and make you feel like if you don't give, you don't care about me. That's not what the fucking internet and being a social media influencer is for. Go get a job or get on the internet and provide your talents and your services and let the chips fall where they may. People will give when you do it in the right spirit, but this person is in a dark spirit. This person is covered. This person is dealing with entity attachments at the wazoo. Now, whose name I just heard is a Black African American male, very high profile, and seems to be deteriorating right before our face. Be careful who you give money to. But this could be talking about anybody on the internet that is operating in this frequency of bullying their collective for donations. This person is terrified right now because there's issues going on in their family, but there could be like threats that they're receiving from these dark energies that the compromise will be if you want to get out of this. Oh my goodness. They haven't made the offering. They weren't able to make the offering they were supposed to make. And so they have been haunted, and these entities have been protesting, asking, do you not remember our agreement? We're getting ready. We're getting ready. I'm hearing we're getting ready. If you want to get out of this, you can compromise by offering up one of your family. These entities don't care about you or your family. This is why you don't play around with this kind of stuff. You just don't. If you want to get out of this, we'll compromise. Give us one of your family members. Or we'll compromise and we'll come and take one of your family members. This is something that's going on with this person privately that people don't see, that people don't see, that people don't see, that they're under the control of something. They're under the control of something. Again, I did hear a name. I gave you enough information, if you know, you know, but this could be anybody. All right. Because I'm actually getting a couple of people that's kind of flashing before me right now, but I'm just gonna go with that. Okay. Clarify more. Confinement. Okay. This is what I was just saying. Be careful who you give to. This message is a little bit heavy, but I have to give it. Be careful who you give to. Be very discerning because money exchange is an energy. This is what a lot of us don't know. Make sure that you really, really start to make it a point to ask your ancestors who you should be sending cash apps to and who you should be pouring your, your resources into. Really, really get in a habit because the more and the more we awaken, everybody is not going to do the right thing with their spiritual knowledge. Some people are going to use their spiritual knowledge and their spiritual growth to do very dark things. Okay. So we have to stop walking around with our head in our ass and then just putting ourselves in binding situations because we are still up under that energy of we're still up under like cult like mindsets where we find somebody on the internet that we like and then we, you know what I mean, like we have good hearts, we want to support people who we feel like are doing good things, but whoever this is someone that, and whoever's listening to me, this will resonate with you. This is someone that's on your radar already. I'm hearing like this is someone can already be seen that something's not quite right. The support that they have garnered already may actually land them in jail, which would make sense for the person that I saw and the name I heard. It may land them in jail because what I'm hearing is that a lot of people have already given. A lot of people have already given to this person's mission, to this person's whatever they were doing online. Okay. Let me get some more energy. Let's see. What do I want to look at? What do I want to look at? So just be very careful, selective, and pay attention, pay good attention to who you're connecting with on the internet. But I will say this person is giving me somebody of high profile, high status, somebody that a lot of people know. Um, could be in the spiritual community, could be in the conscious community. Okay. Could be both, because it could be multiple people. This could be just the spirit's way of letting us know that we really need to be paying close attention and make sure that we are utilizing our discernment, you know, make sure we're utilizing our discernment when we start to support people. Okay. A lot of good people on the internet, a lot of good people in the spiritual community, a lot of good people in the conscious community, a lot of good people in multiple different industries, the public speaking industries, the motivational message industries, sound healing in industry. And it's a lot of good people. But there are some people out here that are absolutely vampires. All right. And so your discernment is going to help you really be able to differentiate. Tell me more, Spirit. I have codependency and makeup jar. Okay. What's jumping out to me on these cards is that this person may be dealing with some sort of depression. Okay. They may also have substance issues and addictions. They may want to be seen as a fixer and a helper and a rescuer and somebody who is here to help, but they may be very needy. They may have some sort of substance issues or addictions. Okay. Um, it's given like they have these issues, and before they make an appearance or before they're seen, they have to get themselves together. Like they clean themselves up in order to continue making content for their social media platform so that people don't see that they have addictions. They're very codependent, okay? And this could also be that they have I'm hearing an exaggerated sense of value. Um like they have delusions of grandeur, okay? Yeah, like they go on these binges. I'm hearing. I'm listening. I'm really picking up a lot. They go on these binges and then they get themselves together and then they blow back in begging for this and begging for that and going off on people because they're not donating and they're having a really hard time right now because they are in bondage to something that they made an offering to. They want or they needed to make an offering to and didn't make it. They didn't make that offering. I don't like these kind of readers. I ain't gonna hold you. I have turtle and peace, resolution, fertility, persistence, determination. Okay. Um, this is giving me like they're very, I don't know if this is them that is very determined or they're looking for a resolution to a sticky situation that they're in. Or this is spirit asking the collective to be protective, to take it slow with some of these people on the internet. This energy is very distinctive though. This is not going to be your regular person on the internet saying, hey, support me guys, you know, I'm doing this and I'm doing that and we got some more. This is not that. This is not that. Okay, this is not that. This is a very distinctive energy because it's a nastiness. Is this individual gets in this panic or is or run out of money for whatever they addicted to. Okay. And then they want to get on and pop off on the on their online community because they don't feel like they getting enough support financially. Like where them cash apps at? Where them cash apps? Where them cash apps? Where them cash apps at? That's all I'm gonna say. You know, because this energy is jumping at me so strong. All right. They are in a jam. They are in a jam spiritually, and they are in a jam um earthly, physically. They are in a jam, bro. They in a jam. They are in a pickle. Do you hear me? They are in a pickle. I feel like this is a message of caution for somebody. You know, it could be somebody who has been supporting this individual or any individual where this scenario fits. Meeting basic needs, food, all needs met, sustenance, refilling your spirit. I want to clarify that one. Very sticky situation. Cutting things away in order to hold things together, fixing things. I feel like they thought like, or they're having an issue meeting basic needs right now. They are having an issue meeting basic needs. Because whatever these energies are that they went and made or were supposed to make an offering to and have not done so, like they, okay, so this is how this goes. If you into that kind of thing, which I'm not, I stay on the light side for the most part. But if you into all that kind of energy, making offerings and stuff to demons and all that stuff, which you have to make offerings to demons because they need energy to be fed to them. All right. So if you feed them, they will absolutely make sure that you succeed. But you have to keep feeding them, right? Sure, most of you know that. When you stop feeding them, whatever they ask for, and I ain't talking about no regular old little plate of food on an offering table. I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about no regular old little, okay, I venerate the demons that I work with and I, pour a little water or burn a candle or, put some chicken wings and pound cake up there for them. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about this was like a offering because they trying to take a family member because this person didn't make the offering. This is giving me a blood offering. So they didn't make the offering. So the very entities that they were working with that was supposed to um that was supposed to, see that they got the success that they wanted are now their enemies. So now these entities are working against them. So in every area of life, they're having an issue meeting their basic needs. They are in a very sticky situation. I got sticky situation out here twice on two cars. Like they are having a hard time. You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like they're trying to hold some things up, maybe fix it, but they can't. With the compromise is a family member. I have alligator stealth, swift, take a big bite out of life, good fortune, dynamic, primal instincts, ancient wisdom, move quietly but strike with great force. These are dark energies that they have aligned themselves with. Primal energies. These ain't no energies to be playing with, talking about you ain't gonna make that offering. That's not even an option. That's not even an option. Mm. They're trying to fix it because they know that something's going to happen and it's going to happen swiftly. What is already happening is happening swiftly. So tell me what the collective needs to know at this point concerning this energy that is swirling around the internets. And for some of you, maybe actually in your life because you may be a supporter of someone who's in this energy. And again, this is not just somebody who is asking for help or anything like that. This is not somebody who has a sweet spirit, has a beautiful goal that you can see is going to, absolutely accomplish their goals or anything like that. This is a very toxic individual who is showing up in a way that it seems weird and odd, and you may be questioning what's wrong with them. Why they look like that? Why they talking like that? Oh, this is crazy. They done changed. Any energies like that, that's what I'm talking about, okay? You need to let go of love, stale fear of love and heartbreak, trapped, holding back your feelings, isolated. Photographs. Seek advice from others, listen anxiety about the past, or I don't okay. I read that as anxiety about the pastor, but it says anxiety about the past or memory. So this could be somebody's pastor, somebody's leader, somebody's mentor, somebody that somebody looks up to. Okay? I need to focus on important things. This is a leader. And it's funny because before I, got the first card out, I was going to say that it's giving me that this person is high profile. Okay, so I literally read that as anxiety about the pastor, but it doesn't say that, but that's what I saw. So this could be somebody's leader, high profile leadership, somebody who's a online pastor or online leader. Again, spiritual community, conscious community, pick me up speech, do me right, make me feel better, community. You know what I mean? Like it could be political as well. All right. I don't like them when they fall on the floor. Um, Hiding yourself from others' greed. Okay, so the spirit wants you all to who resonate with this. I feel like this is more like a collective warning, and that's probably how I'm gonna label it. Hiding yourself from others' greed and temptation, scandals, stinginess, squander, spendthrift. Somebody has been taking um a lot of like, or been supported by a lot of people on the internet, and they have squandered everything that they have received. And so the advice from spirit is um to protect yourself. If you have someone that that comes to mind with this reading, protect yourself. This person has taken a lot of cash, a lot of money from people on the internet and people in the online community, and now they're trying to just walk away like they don't owe anybody anything, or they're trying to keep going at doing so. They're trying to keep going at continuing to take. Wedding ring, suspicious, need to compromise, misunderstanding and arguments, anxiety about your relationship. So who's listening to this message right now? Whenever you find this message, it's going to be a timeless message. Um, you resonate with what is coming across, okay? Because I'm still kind of like, why does the collective need on this channel, why do they need to hear this? But at the same time, I do know that I'm a high priestess, and sometimes I just have to get the message out and let the chips fall where they may. All right, I'm gonna get some state energy out here. Actually, I'm gonna get some logos. I'm gonna get some logos too. I'm gonna do that first. But I want to get out of this energy. Now I gotta go sage and everything. I don't, I'm very particular about who I tap into. You know what I mean? Um, Plus my discernment is so keen, bro. Like I can see that shit a mile away. Nah, some of your spirit ain't right. You talking good, but your spirit is lying. You talking good, but your spirit is lying. You don't mean the people well. I can see it on you. All right. Again, so keep in mind, yes, I did drop a few descriptions of who this possibly could be based on who came up in my mind's eye, but this could be anybody, okay? You will know how this fits because it's not just one. Of course, in this energy, it's a lot of people in this energy, all right? There's a couple other people that kind of came to mind. What I'm hearing spirit say is that there's about to be a sweep up. There's about to be a cleanup of this energy of making merchandise of people. All right. There's about to be a sweep up. Give me some logos that would be recognizable to the collective spirit concerning this individual, please. Too many. Let's try again. I don't want like two or three or four or five or six. I just want like one, maybe. Can we do that? Okay, let's try one. Thank you kindly. Goodyear, all right. Pringles, Goodyear. Puma. This person could drive a Puma. I mean, why did I, oh my God, bro. Okay, I'm gonna say it because I'm wilding, but I'm gonna say it anyway. This person could drive a Jag or could be seen in a Jaguar. Cause I know these are the shoes. I know, but I saw this and I picked up the energy of a Jag. So I don't know. They could wear Pumas, MasterCard. Okay. credit cards, Yahoo. I don't know. Need a couple more. I don't know. Yahoo. I'm hearing Yahoo boys. Now, I've been here. I ain't want to say it. I ain't want to say it. I ain't want to say it. But I've been hearing that this person's energy has something to do with their trip to Africa. Okay? The change in this person's energy has something to do with their trip to Africa. Pepsi. Because I just heard Yahoo boys. Now, Yahoo boys, is a term for internet scammers coming out of like Nigeria and stuff like that. If you're Nigerian, I don't mean to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying, you know what a Yahoo boy is. So let's not even play crazy, right? And so this is giving me because I've been hearing that, and I didn't want to say it, but I could not say it after I saw that, because then I just heard Yahoo boys. So this person's energy may have something to do. The one person that I saw in my mind's eye, who I have given very vague descriptions of, because if you know, right, it could have something to do with this person's trip to Africa. Okay, their energy, their shift. I'm gonna get one more, and we'll put these up. Hyundai YouTube is on the back side. Can't make this up. YouTube, Evian, water, Spotify. All right. So this person could be seen drinking from Evian water bottles on YouTube, on their channel. I don't know. On their whatever, on their podcast. I don't know. Maybe some state energies, and we're gonna wrap this one up. We get on again. I don't. Oh, there we go. Okay. Give us some state energies concerning this reading. Now this energy could be, these state energies could be where you are from, collective, to confirm for you. It could be where you are from, it could be where you currently live. All right. It could be a place where you want to move to, or a place that you frequent, that you love visiting, anything like that. All right. Also, this could be state energy surrounding this individual or these people who have been making offerings to dark energies and now need to pay up. And they've been bullying the online community, collecting donations, and not making good on whatever they said they were going to do with it. Bullying people, making people feel sad or bad, or feeling like they don't care about them if they don't give. Give us some state energies, which I think is despicable, because ain't nobody asked you to be on the internet. You can go get a job, like I said the first time. Oklahoma. You can get a job, or you can have fun being on the internet, sharing with the world, and people will support as they feel led to. Washington. I'm gonna just take these three and call it that. We have Utah, we have New Hampshire, and again South Dakota. Okay, South Dakota. So these state energies could resonate with you. Or with the individual whom this reading is about. All right, collective, that went left because this person is operating on the left-hand side. They're on the left-hand path, all right? So I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for tapping in with me. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and join the tribe. We'll be very grateful to have you here. If you like my vibe, if you like the reading, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then turn on your good notification bell so you'll know when I'm back with another message, man. And um hit the like button and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the message. If it resonated for you, if you kind of know who your girl was talking about. Well, don't put no names in my motherfucking chat though. Don't put no names in my comment box, please. Okay, just say just give me a wink emoji, and I know you know what I'm talking about. All right, but like I said, it could be multiple social media influencers, high profile people who are up under these energies. We see it all the time. Sacrifices are made all the time for fame and all that kind of stuff. So the really, I just, I'm glad this reading is over because I want to get out of this energy. But I love you guys. We thank Spirit for the message and for the heads up. And I'll see you guys on the next video, okay? Peace, family.